Look how excited I look. Camera, why are you so bright? We're live. Nobody's here. I'm by myself. Hopefully this microphone is working correctly. I'm trusting YouTube has it set up for me. What up? What up? Nose candy fragrance, Mr. Siosh, Dimitri. Okay, mic is good. Nice, nice. I've got my 3-year-old hanging out over there. So that's cool. I haven't done a live stream in a while. I'm going to be going on vacation next week, so I want people to do a live stream then. So I figured I'd do it now. I think he's watching The Angry Orange. Horrible. Oh, wow. 60 people in. That was pretty quick, huh? It was 0 like 2 seconds ago. Oh, yeah. Where is Chanel Lauren from eBay? Freddie Frags, what up? Yeah. Angry Orange was huge back when I was a lot younger, and they're still making Angry Orange videos. Crazy. Crazy. So I hear word on the street is that that the Dua group is having a meltdown, which I would like to reiterate that I wasn't making a bashing video or what would it be, like a hit piece. But yeah, I got those 500 likes, so that bottle's going to be given away. Actually, I could probably just do that now. I could do like a little, a random comment picker. But yeah, apparently they're having a meltdown over there. I'm not a member of the group. I would have been booted if I was. No, they can't do anything. I mean, the only thing they can do is have like angry, I guess you would call them like fanboys, try to be angry and like whatever. Horror Sense was blocked for his review. Oh, Jesus. That seems so strange to me that a fragrance company is so, I guess, uptight that if one person doesn't like what they're doing, that they'll go to the extremes that they are. Like, holy hell. Because like I said, I'm not a member, but like people have, of course, been sending me stuff like, hey, check this out. And in the Dua group, they're going through the comments of my video. And if anybody is saying that they appreciate the honesty or anything like that, that the people in the Dua group are trying to figure out who those people are that are leaving positive comments and going after them and trying to like block them, which is crazy to me. I mean, honestly, I was going to order their Supernova, because a lot of people have told me that Supernova is good. So I was like, well, I'll check that one out because I like Elysium. I like Elysium a lot. So if that was good, I was going to get that in and do a review on it and be like, hey, this stuff is good. But at this point, I think I will not. I just leave it alone, man. Question is, what are your thoughts on the House English Laundry? English Laundry is super duper solid. If you can pick that up at like TJ Maxx or Ross's, where it's going for like $15, crazy good deal. If you see any of those at TJ Maxx or Ross's, Marshalls, whatever, pick those up. Sorry, there's a lot of comments. Can you wear Russian leather, Memo Russian leather in the summer? Sure. Yeah, I think so. It's more green, really, than it is leathery. So go for it. Maybe don't go super heavy, but yeah, wear it. What's better, Armaf Craze Fresh or 13ZZ? 13ZZ. Armaf Craze Fresh sucks. So bad. 13ZZ smells pretty good in the opening. You know, it's nice. It's okay. It's just like 10 minutes in, it starts to get really funky. Well, see, the hamster cage thing, somebody on my group had said that it smelled like a hamster cage. That's why I brought it up, that it was explained that way. I explained it like the bedding that you would purchase at a pet store. Like, that's what it smelled like to me. Like, if I went right now to PetSmart or Petco or whatever, and I bought like a bag of bedding that you would put into a rodent's cage. Like I said, not covered in piss or anything like that. Just if you go buy it new, you open that bag up, that smell, there's an undertone of that in the fragrance. So like in the background, underneath it, however you want to call it, that's what it smells like. Somebody else had said a hamster cage. And I said that was funny because that's a similar train of thought that I had. Not the exact same way to describe it, but a similar idea, which is why I brought that up. Because some people, maybe one way or the other, is going to like trigger your memory, I guess, to recall what that might smell like. But whatever. Sorry. 3-year-olds hopping around. So Facebook group triggered. So the Facebook group where the drama happened that I referenced in the description was Fragrance Guru Nation, FGN, as it's referred to. And Renee, Mr. Zayas, oh God, 1981, 81. He made a post. It was a pretty lengthy post where he was saying F the YouTube community, F YouTube reviewers, because everything is like a commercial at this point. And then people started commenting. Eventually it came to be that people started pointing fingers at Steven and Carlos. And then Hanny from Alexandria Fragrances, he jumped on and he got in the thread and started going back and forth, and it devolved into arguing and like name calling, and they were posting screenshots of like messages that they had back and forth, and turned into a real mess. But that's where it really started, is where it kicked off. And I had actually filmed this video that I released today last week, and I had talked to a few people like Mr. Siage, and I had said, hey, I filmed this video. I don't know whether, what I'm going to do with it. And then I had thought about maybe doing it, maybe not doing it. What are you doing? Go on. And then I decided to publish it today because, stuff just was getting crazy, and I figured, whatever. Now's as good a time as any. Oh, sorry. Sunshine Man. Oh, and hello, everybody that's saying hello. Sunshine Man, I actually like it. He's staring at me. He's giving me thumbs up. Sunshine Man, I actually like it. I know a lot of people don't. You know, overdose of lavender and angelica in that one, but I do like it. It is a little dense for like really high heat, but does the color of Mancera Oud Lemon Mint bottle tend to come off, especially around the top part? So, do you know if it's leaked? Because on bottles like that, I mean, even on like the Luna Rosa Extreme bottle, if the fragrance leaks out a little bit and it gets onto and settles into like where I guess the paint would be, it'll flake off. Yeah. Because I like the Luna Rosa bottle, a Luna Rosa Extreme, those are metal. But if the fragrance runs out, like if it doesn't have a good seal, all of the black will come off the metal. It'll just flake off. So yeah, that can happen. Ultra Zest on really hot days, yeah, that can be a bit much. Yeah, yeah. Maybe you can still wear it, just maybe wear it a little bit lighter. Remarkable People, I haven't smelled that one, and you know I've been eyeballing it. I've been eyeballing it hard on I think it's fragrancebuy.ca. I think they have a 30 ml bottle on there for a good price. So I'm probably gonna buy that really soon. Actually, maybe do a review on it. Oh, and thank everybody that's commenting, saying nice things. Thank you. New bottles of Creed, I'm not a huge fan. I didn't like it when they made them smaller. I know that it fits in with like the 50, 100 ml standard size, but I like the old school flasks and the 75 ml bottles more. So best to wash for high heat, probably going to be Reflection Man off the top of my head. But again, you don't want to spray it on, too heavy. Bracken Man seems hit or miss. Some people really don't like it, but I do. No, it's got that clove that some people get turned off by. $77.75 for a 200 ml bottle of La Nuit de l'Homme. Is it worth it? If you're going to wear that much, maybe. That's a lot. All right, I'm going to check the price on FragranceNet. It's been a while since I purchased La Nuit de l'Homme. See what it's going for on here. Yeah, I mean, it's going for, with a 30% discount, 91. So even when you make it 37, that's going to be more than the price you're quoting there. So, I mean, if you're going to wear that much, go for it. You do you. It's a good price compared to what everything else looks like online. TM sense killing me. Dead meme. Winner between Aqua de Joe Absolute and Dunhill Icon Racing. They're both mass appealing, people pleasing fragrances. You can get Icon Racing for cheaper now. I think long term, I would probably rather have Aqua de Joe Absolute. Dior Homme, you can wear that in the summer for sure. I like Dior Homme. Really nice one. I'm still live, yeah. I'm live. My little thing in the corner of my screen tells me so. Bespoke Montal, scent of the day of Christian M. Which one of the Aqua de Parma blue line do I love the most? Arancia di Capri. Oh, I can't speak English. Or is it Arancia di Capri? That one, though. Every time you see Godolphin, you think about that cocaine. Is Dead Skunk Smell bottled? I don't think it is. I could see a brand like Xyrena doing that, though. I haven't been sniped yet. Checking. Don't see any snipers. Artisan Pure is really good. It makes my top 10 summer list. I've already filmed that, but I haven't edited it yet. Edited. Yeah, I like the new 1 Million Lucky. My wife loves it. We did a video last week. It's already been edited. I just haven't uploaded it. God, these dids. And 1 Million Lucky is one of the ones that she rates. So we haven't done a video in a while. We did one. I'm going to go ahead and upload that or publish it probably like Friday, maybe. Have I seen Jeremy's music videos? Of course I have. Of course I've seen those music videos. Classics. If only I could share my screen right now and we could all watch it together. Team Top 5. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Maybe Bradley will come back at some point and make videos again. Maybe. And then we can do like a reunion video or a live stream. Longevity on most Varvatos fragrances sucks. That's the big rip on them, right? Like Varvatos fragrances, almost all of them smell really good. And then they kind of suck in terms of performance. But for me, Artisan Pure has better performance than the rest of the Artisan line, which I have all of them. So it's not beast mode or whatever. It doesn't last, all day, but it lasts long enough that I'll rock it. Yeah, get like 6 hours. Yeah, Jay Copeland. Rest in peace, Jay Copeland. He didn't actually die. Just I was joking. I meant his channel. Rest in peace. But I think that he maybe has some stuff going on right now. And I know he said he was going through a move, and he felt a little bit jaded, and so he's taking a break right now. But yeah, he's a really good guy. I like his videos, his channel. He seems like a legit dude, and the times I've talked to him, he's been really a cool guy. I have nothing bad to say about him. Yeah, I have seen discussion about that line of fragrances at Target. I was actually in Target just the other day. I didn't see them. I saw the other ones, like the little 50 ml bottles that say like Woods and like Ocean or something like that. But I didn't see the line that you're talking about. Maybe those are near like the, are they near the shaving stuff or are they with the other fragrances? I didn't see them. Yeah. Justin has a smooth voice. He's like just super smooth dude. And he plays jazz. I feel like he could be in a David Lynch film. Like he'd fit right in. Who do I think the next reviewer to end their channel will be? Me. I don't know. Hopefully nobody, right? Thanks, Mr. Top 10 Cents. I appreciate that. You're a bro. And somebody asked what I thought about Burberry Indigo. And this is really interesting. I watched Mr. Siage's video. He's actually in the comments right now. And this was before I had smelled it. And he mentions that it has similarity to Beach Hut Man by Amouage. And I was like, no way. Like Burberry actually made something that would smell like an Amouage. That seems crazy. And then I went and smelled it when I was in Atlanta, just like a week and a half ago, something like that. We suck at getting new releases here, just for the record. And I'll be damned if it didn't really have a similarity to Beach Hut Man in the opening. So I was just like, called it. Mr. Siage. But I only tested it. I haven't actually worn it. And I'm going to do movie reviews and all that stuff. But I came to the realization, maybe stubbornly, that a lot of people, don't care to have those combined and have to see a pop up for one of my videos and then go like, oh my God, this is a movie review. I don't like that. So I was like, I'll just separate them. And I'm going to probably just go full Momo, and I'm going to have like, those Cyclops shades from like the 80s that were just like one sunglass lens the whole way, old school Cyclops sunglasses. I'm going to get those. Maybe get a mullet wig. Maybe get some fluorescent neon shirt and stuff, and just go full on retro with these reviews. Just make it absolutely ridiculous. Reflection Man it's got like a similarity to Lamal, but I wouldn't say that it smells like, like a clone of vintage Lamal or anything, but it's in the same ballpark. It's in the same style. Oh yeah, the Thing. I've got a lot of that I already have written out and that I've already looked into. God, why is it so bright right now? Holy crap. That I haven't put to a video yet, but I will. The Loved Ones. Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that. I watched that. When was it? 2 years ago? Something like that. Well, yeah, sunlight, but it's actually raining outside. Like it's overcast. So it's my camera trying to overcompensate for low light, even though it's not that dark in here. Let me see if I can fix this. And in doing so, I'll just make it worse. What if we turn that brightness down? Let's see. Ooh. I'll just leave it there. I'm not going to screw with it too much. Next collection video. Yeah, I've been asked that a lot. I'm going to try to do it really soon. Because I've got two more cabinets in this room, which is the room that I usually film in. They're in front of my desk here. And then I've got 4 in this storage room, which is over there. In the same vein, I should get a little picture of myself, have a little talk bubble, and have it say that. Just have me with the stupid looking face on it. And yeah, that imaginary authors bottle that I got, it's called Leather Contraband. But I don't think that Imaginary Authors is planning on releasing it. So I don't even know how many bottles of those exist. And that was not even sent like as a reviewer thing. I had actually posted an Instagram picture with like every single release that they had done up until that point. And Imaginary Authors reached out to me and they had told me, hey, since you have all the bottles, you seem like you're a big fan, we want to send you something. And I said, oh, okay, cool. And they sent me that. Yeah. And that was back when I was a much smaller channel. And I don't even know if they knew that I had videos because they contacted me through Instagram, never through email or anything. How long does it take to make a YouTube video? Oh, man. Okay, so like a top 10 list or a video like that, if the video ends up being like, let's say 10 minutes long, most likely I actually filmed 30 minutes of film, because I'll flub a word. Like I'll say something incorrectly or I'll stutter, and then I'll go back and redo it. So it ends up like 30 minutes of video. Then I have to go in and edit it in Adobe Premiere Pro, and I have to chop out all those parts and squish it together so that there's not a lot of dead air. So another, I don't know, couple hours for that probably before I get it the way I want it. And then I have to color grade it. I have to add those transitions. I have to add in any effects that I want. I have to do any of the text that I want. I have to go into Adobe Audition and make the music the length that I want and chop that down. All told, I don't know. It's kind of difficult. Probably at least 5 hours. Maybe more. It depends. Yeah, Notino, rest in peace. The best place to get Rasasi fragrances now? Fragrance Buy, probably. FragranceBuy.ca. They've got some at on eBay, but you know, eBay can be iffy with prices. Sometimes people try to gouge you and stuff. Yeah, you could check Amazon as well. No, I didn't break the Gucci Envy bottle. My Gucci Envy bottle fell, and I guess it fell out of my hand. I was clumsy. And where it's a heavy bottle, it was like really pointed ends. It landed with one of the ends right on the middle of my L'Instant de Guerlain bottle, which was laying down. I had laid it down next to me after I got done filming that part. So when the Gucci Envy bottle hit it, it just blew it up. It hit right in the middle and just, so kind of sucked. Is that Class of 1984 movie? Is that that's not the movie with Corey Feldman, right? I don't think so. I think that was called like Rock and Roll High School. No, I was wrong. Class of 1984. A new teacher at a troubled inner city high school soon ends up clashing with the delinquent leader of a punk posse that runs the school. Classic 80s. Yeah, Rock and Roll High School. No, that's not it. What was the one with Corey Feldman? What am I thinking of? Somebody already have the answer for me? Yeah, Fragrance Buy is good. I've used them a whole bunch of times. And someone says that they have really expensive fragrances, but they get their best comments with cheapest fragrances or cheaper fragrances. And I don't think that's super uncommon, you know, because the designer fragrances, those are made more often to appeal to a lot of people. So you wear one of those bad boys, you know, your Aqua de Joe Absolute, even though it gets hated on, normal guy wears that, they're probably going to get more compliments than wearing, you know, Byredo Pulp, for example. Well, they're definitely going to get more compliments, but yeah, I don't think that's super. The Monster Squad. That's a good call. That'd be a good video. Legalize it or no way. No, Jesus, I can't speak English. Legalize it or no way. I'm guessing you're talking about marijuana. Should legalize it and then tax it. People that are going to do it are going to do it anyway. Just legalize it and tax it and quit putting everybody in prison for it. I'm going to look for this Corey Feldman movie. I'm going to find it. Something High School. Oh, it was Rock and Roll High School Forever is what it's called. I forgot the forever. God, it's horrible. Yeah, Cobra Kai on YouTube Red. That's a good call too. Karate Kid is OG legit. Nautica Voyage. Nautica Voyage is one of those killer all-time great cheapies. I know it gets hated on by some people, but man, it's good. Retonker. What was your last question? Can you repeat it? I'm sorry. Stuff is scrolling really quickly, so just throw that back in there and I'll answer it for you. What do I think of clones in general? I like them. I know some people really hate them, like because you get into this big war of like it's stealing the art or whatever, and I do get that. I understand that point of view, but I also understand the point of view of being really unable to afford, these really expensive niche fragrances, because there was a time I couldn't at all afford them, right? And like my little brother, he can't. And so clones for him are freaking great because he really loves, for example, Creed Aventus, Creed Green Irish Tweed. But on his own, he couldn't afford it. So then having all these cheaper alternatives so he can get something similar and he can have something he really enjoys that smells like something that he really enjoys smelling, that he, when he sprays it on, it makes him feel better about himself, about his day. I think they serve an important role doing that. So yeah, I have no problem at all with clones. I got a crap load of them, actually, and that's one of the main reasons I cover them. Yeah, I don't have an issue with them. I have Zyrina Sneakerhead, yeah. It's I would go get it, but I'd have to walk over there, and I'm not going to do that. Sorry. But yeah, I've got that one. I have Sneakerhead, I have Zyrina 66, Dark Ride, Cinemaniac, Basic Bitch, and I feel like one more, but that may be it. Good Life by Davidoff is one that I've wanted to try for years, and I have not tried it yet. And I saw on Fragrance X that they got some in, and I was like, oh, holy crap, I was going to buy it right away. And then when I clicked on it, it was like $50 for one of the little miniatures, like the 5mm miniatures. So I decided not to. No, it's not raining anymore. What did I hear? I don't know. Slumber House is dope. Expensive, but when Twisted Lily runs specials, sometimes you can pick up Slumber House on the cheap from there. Super powerful. I got some if anybody's used Indie Scents to order some independent fragrances from, they used to have it where you could get like little spray samples for free with your order, and I would always get Slumber House. So I was low key like, get like 1.5 mils of this for free with my order. So I'd be like, oh, I'll take one of every single Slumber House fragrance. And those things last for a while because they're so strong. You just hit yourself with a couple little ones and you're good to go. Do I think online sellers sell in a really low price only because the fragrances are from very old batches and are really valuable as vintage or just expired? No, I don't think so. It seems to be kind of hit or miss with those. I mean, they sell brand new fragrances, so they're not just selling stuff that's expired. They just sell gray market. I don't think there's really a lot of them. It seems like they don't really put very much attention or time into their stock management at all. Hero and a half shell, Turtle Power. I've not tried any Alexandria fragrances. The only Dua that I've tried is 13CZ. And actually, somebody got really pissed on the Dua group, apparently. Somebody sent me a screenshot and said that they used to like me, but because I came out with that video, that they were unsubscribing and no longer like me, because I should have tried more Dua fragrances before reviewing any of them, because that's how it works. Which is... okay. So for everybody out there, that means if you pick up your first Creed, can't review it. You have to wait until you have at least 5. Pick up your first Barbados, can't review it. Got to pick up at least 5. You have to have at least a certain amount of fragrances from a specific house before you can give your opinion on any of them. I read that and I was just like, some people really have to reach to justify what they're saying. But, you know, I am 33, old AF. Yeah, those Ninja Turtles, they got me through my childhood. when stuff was rough for me, when it was hard, Ninja Turtles and Super Mario Brothers Super Show. I like Molecule 2. Molecule 2 is good, solid stuff. It's one of those ones that kind of comes and goes, like you'll think it's gone and then you'll catch a whiff of it and be like, oh, damn, that smells good. Oh, that's me. It's one of those. If you like Ambroxan, you know, do it. Oh, okay. So of those three, Le Parfait is my favorite of the three. You hate Sauvage, but love Fahrenheit. Is that acceptable? Acceptable. It is acceptable. Yeah, Molecule 2 is solid, Mr. Siage knows. And like Molecule 1 got all the hype, and then it was what, Molecule 4 got all the hype? Seems like Molecule 2 gets overlooked, and I know it's just really based around one synthetic aroma chemical, but that doesn't mean it's not pleasing. It is. It smells good, man. Yeah, say no to drugs, say yes to pizza. I don't know. That's what the Ninja Turtles are going with. You know, they're my home dogs. I'm not going to call them out. Yeah, Molecule 401. I need to get that. I've got to get it. Oh, dude, the X-Men cartoons? Yes, I used to watch the X-Men cartoons like crazy. It seems like they were always replaying the one with Morph, where Morph gets killed by the Sentinels. Like they played that one over and over and over where they're running, and then they're just like, oh, Morph, and then he gets blasted, but he's not actually dead. I think I've seen that episode like 50 times probably. Will I be making my own fragrance line? Probably never, right? I mean, I mess around with them, but I don't know that I'd ever be confident enough to sell anything. Batman animated series or X-Men animated series? Jesus. Tough. Batman, probably. And I'm a bigger Marvel fan than I am a DC fan, but yeah, yeah. Wolverine. Morph! It's like, who is Morph? He's whack. You are dumb states that I have started a civil war. Wasn't intentional. Last good movie I saw on Netflix. What was the last good movie I saw on Netflix? The Ritual was pretty good. Parts of it were better than others. Like, it had a pretty good, you know, build up, but some people might be let down. Yeah, Morph was whack. I never liked Morph. I was like, who's Morph? He's not even a real X-Man. Get him up out of here. I know that Mr. Siage, he was telling me about a movie I need to check out, Cargo, and I had seen the trailer for it on Netflix. It looked cool. As Martin Freeman. I like Martin Freeman, so I'm going to check that out. Prefer between Citrat Boisé and Pineapple Vintage Intense. Between those two, Pineapple Vintage Intense. If I only had to pick one, my wife would kill me if I picked the other. She's that big of a fangirl. But yeah, I think Batman animated series was super, super dope. People still look back on that and talk about how good it was. Yeah, I gotta check Cargo. I haven't seen Autopsy of Jane Doe. I know that was one I think I was supposed to watch. D Squared, I have 5 of their fragrances. I featured Rocky Mountain, He Would, but there are other ones that I want to, like Potion. I know Potion's been talked about before, but and then yeah, I'm gonna cover some more of their stuff. And then Trisardi, I have looked at their fragrances probably 12 different times. And that's way over there. When you go to Disney World, go to the Norway Pavilion. When you go to their gift shop after the Frozen ride, they have gear fragrances everywhere. And that one I had beforehand, but I just thought it was funny. Like when you come out, it's like Frozen stuff everywhere, and then bottles of Gear Nest, and you're like, okay. But really nice masculine floral fragrance. Silver Mountain Water is inky, metallic smelling, yeah, off the top. And then some of the clones of it, depending on which one we're talking about, can be even more metallic, so they can be super metallic. Yeah, Monster Squad. I'll do a review of Monster Squad. That fits right in with kind of what I want to be covering. I actually got the Rambo collection. I got They Live. I got both Conan movies. I got oh god, what was the RoboCop, and a bunch of other ones on Blu-ray that I'm going to be doing on my channel. So yeah, Green Lantern did get forgotten. It's like it doesn't exist. It's like we're in the Mandela, what is it, Mandela effect. People will be like, Green Lantern, you remember that movie? And it's like, it didn't. There's never been a Green Lantern movie. What? Vanished. Favorite Boss Bottled Flanker, probably Oud. But there are a lot of good ones, really wearable. Okay, so my movie channel, I haven't launched it yet because what I want to do is I want to have a bunch of videos ready to go. That way I don't kind of like fall behind, and I don't want to neglect either channel. But it's going to be called Reliving Retro. And the whole idea is going to be, because I had more fun doing like retro movies, from the early 2000s, 90s, 80s, maybe even 70s, stuff like that. And video game wise, like PlayStation 2 era. And before, I may touch on more modern stuff, but that's what I want to mainly cover. So I'm going to call it Reliving Retro, and it's going to be basically just reliving all of the best movies, games, goofy stuff from times that would now be considered retro. L'Homme Ideal Cologne by Guerlain. Love it. Always love it. Thanks, Steven. Steven Sturgill. Artisan Pure is good. The bomb. People don't say that anymore. It's great. I haven't tried that memo. I saw it. Did FragranceNet? I feel like FragranceNet may have had that one. They popped a bunch of memos, and they popped these too. Merchant of Venice. Check this bottle. That looks dope, doesn't it? I think that looks really nice. Ooh. So I picked up some of those. Yeah, I want to do some Kenzo reviews. I haven't done any, I don't think. And I actually like Kenzo. Yeah, I've talked to Daniel a little bit. Gallagher Fragrances. Yeah, it's Merchant of Venice. They've got a collection of bottles that are all like this blue gold coloration with different designs. Like one is called Rococo. This one smells a bit like Tobacco Vanille. It's similar to that. Smells really nice. Don't know that you'd wear it in the summer, but that bottle rules, if nothing else. Fragrantica or Base Notes Fragrantica, for the most part. Base Notes, I think, has the better forums, though, but Fragrantica has the better pages dedicated specifically to fragrances, so I guess it kind of depends on what you want to look for. I love Pure XS. I did another video. It's already ready to go, but I haven't published it. In my 5 favorite fragrance releases from last year, and Pure XS is on that list. I know it gets hated on, and I know it's going to be called, overly sweet. Some people are going to call it synthetic, whatever. But I really like it. Yeah, the Merchants of Venice bottles are super awesome. Just really one of my, like, I'm gonna at some point, it's a cheesy video idea, but I'll do a video on like my 5 favorite presentations as far as fragrances go. Merchant of Venice is going to be on there because I love the way those look. Fan friggin' tastic. Okay. You are dumb. I feel like you are trolling me. You are a troll. But you ask, can you explain fragrance dry downs? Can others smell me after an hour? Yes, they can. So sometimes you can go nose blind to a fragrance. Like you mentioned, Sauvage. I actually go nose blind to that one, so I can't really pick it up. And I made the mistake in the past of spraying that on too heavily, and I couldn't smell it. But then people that were like 20 feet away from me in the office could smell it. Obviously, I had sprayed way too much. So that can happen. But as far as dry downs, not to go into too much detail or anything like that, but when you spray a fragrance on, you have your top, mid, and base notes, and typically the top notes are going to kind of evaporate off your skin quicker. They're going to be like smaller, more volatile molecules. So that's citrus, things like that. So you spray it on, and those top notes just really jump off your skin, and that's the opening that a lot of people fall in love with as far as fragrances go. So they might go to a store and spray it on one spray and just go, "Oh, that smells great," and then they buy it because they don't know that it's going to change. Those top notes dissipate really quickly, and then the mid notes are according to the structure of the fragrance, which isn't always correct, as far as what they present you. They should hypothetically be the next ones that are coming off most strongly after the top notes are already gone and no longer exist on your skin or shirt or wherever you sprayed it. The base notes are going to be your heavier molecules that take longer to dissipate, and so those are going to stick around much longer. So typically when somebody says a dry down, they mean after those top notes have already dissipated and gone away, what's remaining. And so sometimes you'll have a fragrance that really doesn't change a whole lot from the opening to the dry down. Other times you have ones that change drastically when, the opening changes into the mid and changes again into the dry down. It really depends on the fragrance and how it's made. But that's just like a really quick Cliff's Notes. St. Kitts, St. Bart's, or Martinique. If I only had to pick one and I was keeping it for myself for life, I would pick St. Bart's. And Stephen is correct there. Most of the designer fragrances with oud are very mild. Off the top of my head, I really can't think of a designer oud fragrance that's like an animalic, fecal kind of oud. They're all toned down, usually sweetened. Saffron a lot of times is put in with it. I do not think that Fahrenheit Le Parfum has been reformulated, but I'm not sure. It's $60 for 30 mils. So that's a little. If it were 60 for 50 mils, it'd be a little more affordable. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with some of the conversations that are going on in the chat. Paul Smith, Hello You is a new scent I tried out in London this week. I haven't heard about that one. That's cool, though. I actually have a few Paul Smith shirts and pants. And I don't own any of his fragrances or their fragrances. Yeah, that was kind of part of my, like, again, not, Jesus, anytime you talk about do it doesn't matter. People are going to come for you. Part of my point was like Insurrection Pure 2. I do not think that 13ZZ is a ginormous improvement over Insurrection Pure 2. And honest to God, if you gave me the two, I'd rather wear Insurrection Pure 2. If you price that out per mil, Insurrection Pure 2 is like something like 16 cents per milliliter. And it has a really nice presentation. And then the Duo is $2 per mil with a Chinese decant bottle. Chelsea just walked in. If I ever bought a fragrance, I have a bottle of Midnight in Paris that I haven't opened because I already have one that's open that I wear, and I just leave that one sealed. I don't think I'm ever going to sell it, but I'll keep it. I will get a P.O. box. I haven't really asked people to send me stuff for review, like subscribers and everything, so I don't have one set up. Yeah, Midnight in Paris. Yeah, at the time that I made that video, it was like great fragrances for under $20, and Midnight in Paris was one of them. Should have bought more of those bottles. Said I only had one backup bottle. Like, I mean, I can get a P.O. box though. I'll make that on my to-do list. It's been a long time since I've worn Prada L'Homme Intense. I remember thinking that it was nice, but it's over there. I could go like spray it on myself and then give you first impressions all over again. I don't remember it blowing me away, but I don't think it was trash. Yeah, there you go. 07 Dior Homme Intense bottles. Whew. I copied that one. I did X Badge, Pineapple Vintage X Badge, where I copied people saying, their their words about it. Yeah, I hear Supernova is really good. That's the one that I hear the most on Facebook and everything. Prada L'Homme or Dior O. I like them both. If I were only going to have one, I'd probably have Prada L'Homme if I had to. I've never smelled Greylock. That's true. J-Rock makes a good point. I can't review Supernova until I get at least 3 more after that. So I'm cut off until then. Yeah, that's one of the issues. Like, see, Masam has been nice to me in the past, right? And then this video came out today, and obviously, any goodwill I think has been destroyed at this point. I had multiple people messaging me saying, "Hey man, Masam is trying to get people stirred up and riled up and pissed off at you," and so I was like, "Okay." But yeah, one of the issues was when it comes to reviewing those, I feel like if you don't say how awesome it is, then you're going to be put on an enemy of the state list, and they're going to come after you. And so I didn't feel comfortable accepting anything for review, because if I didn't like it and then I did a video on it, it was going to be like right now. But and yeah, as far as the risk goes, they are expensive. So if I was going to buy it myself to review it myself, and I wanted to buy like 4 of them, that's going to run me close to $200, even with the 25% discount. And you want to say hello?
No, I was just going to grab my prescription.
Oh, okay. I'll see you. Okay. Well, whatever. How many bottles have I cracked? Probably 3. Yeah. I'll text it to you. Yeah. It's over there though, I think. Sorry. On the inside. Yeah. Get something for him too. Okay. Then your name is Ballsack Berry. I don't think that's a real name. Sorry, one sec. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to catch up. Ferrari Essence line underrated. Yeah, I think so. Prices are low, but they're really good. Pretty much all of them. Pretty high quality. Azaro Visit, good alternative to Gucci brush. Thank you. Smells great. Awesome. Good. Dolce & Gabbana Velvet line. Yeah. I'll probably, I don't have the full line. I don't imagine I'll get the full line, so I'll have to review them like standalone. Probably Velvet Bergamot first. Do I get much wear from Elysium? I do. But I mean, you don't have to go, spend that much money unless you're in love with it. That's what I would say. So, and yeah, you could layer Blue de Chanel and Aventus. I'm sure that smells good. What store was my favorite? Barney's. Barney's in Chicago had crazy amounts of stuff. They had everything. And the essays at Barney's actually knew what they were talking about, and they weren't really pushy. So that was my choice. Like the Saks Fifth Avenue ones, they were okay, but they get really pushy. Or they can. Jeremy took down his Ferrari video today. Sorrow Wanted by Night or 1 Million Privé? I like the way 1 Million Privé smells a little bit more. Yeah, that is how the essays at Saks are. Or they come up at you with the Bond number 9 Dubai collection, and they're like, "Oh, get these, only $600." Okay. #01. Why are you always obsessed with goat porn? Always obsessed with that. Timai, what up? Here, I missed too much stuff. Oh God, I don't know where I'm at. Yeah, Chelsea came in from work. But now she's gone again, gone upstairs. Give me some hair. I'm giving it to you virtually. Gucci MD or Gucci Rush? Keep only one Gucci MD. Done. Xerius Rouge. I like it. I don't know that I'd wear it now. It's been a while. Ballsack Berry thinks that fatties smell like gourmands. I don't know. No comment. I am wearing pants. They're on. I checked. Yeah, I was just going off of what I've been told and the screenshots that I have been sent about getting people riled up, which is whatever. I knew I was going to end up pissing some people off, but it is what it is. Oh dear God, Mr. Siosh. Pants are for suckers. I could lay around in my boxers all day, I guess, technically. Vince Commuto Solaire. It's similar to Ultra Zest in the sense that they're both in an orange bottle, but it's all right. I picked it up pretty cheap from a Peebles store. I remember at one point, I think Jeremy Fragrance hyped it. I thought that it was like a decent summer fragrance, but I never thought it was amazing. Sassy Scents, what up? Oh, what was it? My favorite diptyque. Yeah, I'm going to go with Spinning Serenity. Tam Dow. Yeah, I did. I said it was just for one fragrance. I said in the video that. I said, you know, this is just based off of a single fragrance. And I said in the video that I would be open to smelling more Dua fragrances. And that I'm sure that some of them are quite good because they have a large number of releases. So I didn't say, is this live stream a PR campaign? No. You are a shitty troll, though. Do I like the original Invictus? I never wore it. My brother liked it a lot. Oh, I said that I would try Supernova, and if it was good, I would make a video. But honestly, based off of how semi-psychotic, yeah, their fan base seems to be, I don't even know if I want to do anything. Yeah. Viking, I wouldn't pay full retail for it. I would say revisiting Viking. It may creep into like the top 10, but it'd be like on the lower part of the top 10. Maximilian Huesler, yeah, they do have crazy people. There are people that get triggered over the stupidest shit. This has got to be top 10. Tiger Bomb is that's legit though. That's retro, isn't it? Maybe I'd have to start wearing Viking for any retro video reviews to really kind of pull me in. Ooh, high contrast or night sky? Damn, that's a good question. I'll go more mainstream and say Net Sky. What up, Robes 08? Tennessee, yeah. I like Donnie Darko. Donnie Darko asks, do you like Donnie Darko? Like you can buy Viking from France at a better deal, better price. That'd be the way to go. Early Net Sky. Yeah. Give and Take was my jam. It's a really good one. My wife gave away my Allure Homme Eau Extreme. Can you slap a bitch over that? I don't think so. think you'd get in trouble for that. Why'd you throw it away? Yeah, give and take is fucking boss. Just when the drop hits on that. She hated O Extreme and threw it away. That's extreme. Kurwa, give me vodka. I want a green card so I can drink vodka. I think you can drink vodka without having a green card, though. A review on L'Homme Idéal Eau de Parfum. I'll do one on that eventually. I have so much crap to do. It's difficult. Allure Homme Sport Cologne. Probably, yeah. Dior Homme Cologne usually gets chosen over it, so it catches more of the hype. If you're in the US, you can pick up Luna Rossa Extreme right now on Century 21. C21stores.com. Sorry, had a lot of messages. I haven't tried the new by Kilian Miami Vice fragrances, but they look cool. Pendulum or knife party? That's a good question. You know, if we're going as far as importance to dance music as a whole, then it would be Pendulum. But I have a soft spot for Knife Party, so I'm going to say Knife Party. Plus, I've seen Knife Party live a few times, so I mean... Should Mr. Siage become monetized? Yes. He should get them money. And I should also clarify when it comes to Knife Party that some of their music I really don't like. But some of it is really banging. Hey guys, it's Smart Creeps, and I want your flesh. Like, sounds legit. What? Going to Anjuna open air here in Austin, Texas soon. What? Everyone should be monetized. How much money do you bring in a month from YouTube? Doubt you'll answer that one. LOL. LOL. Got him. Last 30 days, your estimated revenue, $493.42. Got him. Furious Pete. I eat a load of dead animals in my vids. YouTube Bridge. YouTube Bridge. I like Prague, but I'm not very educated on it. Touch you pants in camera, please. Touch you pants. Touch those pants. I did it. Now what? What are you going to do? Touch you shoes in camera, please. I want house shoes. I'm going to touch these house shoes. Bam, done. Will I start a review channel on Pornhub? Can I monetize that? Oh. That way I don't have to bring the women to my channel. They're already there. I just go ahead and review it. Like, this video, not worth your time. Money shot, 2 out of 10. Longevity, 3 out of 10. I'm not angry, no. That was hot. Yeah, Ahmed, angrier after the new year, new Ash. Not angry. Why do you move there, especially from Chi-Town? Oh, I never lived in Chicago. I just visited. I like the Chicago Cubs. I have since I was in 3rd grade. So, John, steroid walker. Who wants some steroids? And Ballsack Berry. I donate $2 for touch tongue tip nose. I can't. What if I? There, I touched my tongue and my nose at the same time. Boy! Say yes to pizza. And between Chemical Brothers and Daft Punk, Chemical Brothers for me. I have seen Hackers, yes. Saw that a long time ago. Yeah, you gotta order pizza. This is subliminal messaging right here. This video is sponsored by Pizza Hut. Chris Bryant is a good third baseman. He is. I like Chris Bryant. Oh, look at this. Look at this awesome quality. This is like everybody look. Devinda Paki Curry Patel. Show Bobs and Vagina. Everybody look at that comment. Let's all look and laugh before I delete it. Show Bobs. So Bob's I sexy you. And goodbye. Above and Beyond or pizza? Impossible. Impossible. Shit. Above and Beyond. I miss Gucci Envy the most. Ah, classic. Come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Nice. They Live is a complete classic. I reviewed Pure XS, but not XS. I know. I want to go see the acoustic performances if they ever have one and come remotely nearby again. I have a feeling they will, but what fragrances go good with spaghetti? Spaghetti bolognese. I have not tried the new Nasamato. Look behind you. It's the Ninja Turtles. Good call. You went to watch a review of a scent on YouTube and the reviewer did not review the scent. I want my 4 minutes back. I feel for you. I feel for you. We've all been there. What up? Night of the Killer Tomatoes. Classic. Or is it Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? Attack. So back in the day when we had real awesome movies. Not what's coming out nowadays. Avengers, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Woo! Classic. Goodbye, Mark. Peace out. Killer Clowns from Outer Space was one of my favorites when I was a little kid. They did have an Attack of the Killer Tomatoes cartoon. I remember it because they would hop at the screen in the intro and do that bite coming at you. I do have Creed Original Vetiver in my collection. It's right up there. I like the way it smells, but Mugler Cologne is so close for so much less that it's kind of hard to recommend it, but I do like it, the way it smells. Oh, Leprechaun in the Hood. That is some grade A acting. Classic. American classic. The best. The Leprechaun seemed to be on the TV all the time when I was younger, for whatever reason. Ooh. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Of course I watched Are You Afraid of the Dark. You shitting me? Of course. I loved Are You Afraid of the Dark. Pinball Wizard. That was a sick episode. I still remember that episode with that ghost who was cold, like Tale of the Frozen Ghost or something. Because he just kept standing outside of the window in that episode. Just kept going like, "I'm cold," the whole effing episode. But yeah, I still liked it. Are You Afraid of the Dark was boss. Salute Your Shorts, awesome. Salute Your Shorts had friggin' Ugg and Budnick. What a terrible name. Budnick. Donkey Lips. I don't think that would really fly nowadays. Get a chubby dude on there and call him Donkey Lips. People would be like, oh my God, I'm protesting. See you, Nose Candy Fragrance. Peace out. Yeah, Donkey Lips. The donk. And then they had that episode with Zeke the Plumber. Man, Zeke the Plumber freaked me out when I was a kid. He had his busted ass nose with like the Band-Aid over it, coming at you with that plumber. Plumber, Jesus. Plunger. Trying to plunge your face, plunge your brain. Dope. Fragrance bottles in my collection, over 1,000. I don't know. Too many. Troll 2. Friggin' they're eating her, then they're going to eat me. Oh my God. Oh yeah. The episode with the clown, yeah, where he stole his nose. Yeah. Oh shit, what was that? What was the name of that clown? Zebo the clown. That was dope. See you, Neo. Oh. Boom. Back at you. Favorite Chanel? Ooh, difficult. Edition Blanche. Nah, you're not nuts. Wet shaving frag head. Coworkers gave you shit for too much cologne? Yes, of course. That has happened. They don't know what's up. What's wrong with them? I told it in one video, and this one sticks out a lot just because of how brutal it was. Brutal. I sprayed on Tom Ford Noir Eau de Parfum at work, and there was an older lady, maybe not too old, like probably mid-40s. And this was back when I worked in the cubicle area of the office, and she was like 2 down, and she said somebody smells like an old used up whore, and it was me. I see you have returned. Gravity Falls. I've actually watched that, yeah. Sorry, just reading some of these. Worst reaction. Actually, I wanted to do a video about that, maybe like a tag video. Worst reaction fragrances. Go ahead and hit that have other people do it too, and we can all talk about our absolute worst reactions of all time. Ultra Zest you can buy right now on fragrancebuy.ca. And I think if you use the code like MAX4T, is that the code? It gives you free shipping, so you can buy just that. I think that's probably your best bet right now. A French whore, 4 sprays of Bleecker Street. How random. Bleecker Street smell like a French whore. Yeah, Mugler had a sale. I think right. Let me check really quickly just to make sure that I didn't tell you incorrectly about Fragrance Buy. Fragrance Buy also is a good resource to check every so often because they get new stuff in sometimes for a really good price. So check it like every few days if you're on the lookout for stuff. They have it right now, Fragrance Buy, $60.80 US for 100 ml bottle boxed. So that's going to be your best bet. That is fragrancebuy.ca. And again, I believe the code MAX4T for free shipping. Otherwise, you have to buy like 5 fragrances to get free shipping. So. And they will very rarely get some really actually rare stuff on there. They had candies for men, 100 ml bottles, like a few months ago. And that stuff never comes around. So. There were too many legit and awesome shows back in the day that no longer exist. Goddamn, somebody stank. Classic burn. How do we get Notino USA back? Get them out of legal trouble. And then they'll come back. Radiant Bergamot, did a review on that. It smells good. It's good for the price. Soapy, a little spicy, very green, fresh. Not as good as Bright Neroli in my opinion, but it's worth checking out. It's done in like the classic Italian style fragrance, kind of like Acqua di Parma style fragrances. So if you like stuff like that, probably like it. If you don't, probably won't. I'm interested in imitation, man. Yeah, I like homage. Never had a bad skin reaction, but I've heard of other people having a bad skin reaction. I've seen people post in the groups and have like a big red splotch pop up and stuff like that. Favor, just put on a little Pennzoil BP 93 octane to save my Dior. Assuming you mean Fahrenheit. I would, but it might be bad for my skin, so probably can't go that route. It's a good idea though. Oh shit. Favorite Always Sunny episode? Oh, impossible. You know which one cracked me up to the maximum? Is the episode where Mac and Charlie are trying to commit fake suicide, make it look like they've killed themselves when they haven't. That one. Dayman is good too. But that episode where, I forget what that one's called. But yeah, where Mac and Charlie are trying to make it look like they've died because they're afraid. Like where they just, hey James, what up? Where they like that scene where they're in the car and they're supposed to drive it into the wall and they think that they're going to jump out and the car's going to explode, and instead they just drive it straight into the wall. Awesome. Always Sunny is great. Where at in Tennessee are you? All about fragrance. Always Sunny is just always awesome. Which is why I have the poster, mini poster, near Nashville. I used to come into Nashville about once a month for business for my job, but yes, afraid that Mac's dad would rape their, yeah, that one. I've never watched BoJack Horseman. I've heard people say it's good. Tell me if it's good or not. Let me know. Is it worth checking out, or is it not? I have more designers than I do niche. Yeah, there are a lot of episodes or shows like that. You got to give them a few episodes to get into it. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. At least 3 people saying that BoJack Horseman is 4. Black Mirror is the shit. I especially liked the McAllister episode. So it had my homie in it, Jesse Plemons. Wolverine or Deadpool? Deadpool for me. I would go to a store to smell new fragrances, but we don't get new fragrances around here. Marilyn Manson or Rob Zombie? Damn. Just music? Because if we're going to do just music, I'll say Manson. If we include films, I'll say Zombie. I don't watch The Walking Dead anymore. Sorry. For me, it just like, it started to get redonk. Same thing every time. Lost Highway, that was my shit. I've watched Lost Highway probably 7-8 times. Live in the boonies? Not really, no, but I don't live in a major metropolitan area either, so we don't really get like new stuff. By the time it makes it to the stores here, it's already been out, at all the major cities for like 2 or 3 months. That's dope. I wish I had a sax around here. Bored to death. I love Bored to Death. And I've watched Arrested Development as well. But between the two, I like Bored to Death more. Even though I know it's kind of like I don't know, man. It's got its own feel to it, its own vibe. It does things its own way. I like it. I'm amazed that you brought that up. I don't think anybody has ever liked Bored to Death that I've ever talked to in my life. I haven't tried those incenses, but I actually do like incense. I usually don't light it though because I've got too much fragrant stuff going on. Haven't watched Deadpool 2 yet, but I will. The Arkham games are legit, 100%. Better Call Saul, very slow moving in comparison to Breaking Bad. It's very well acted, but it does take a lot longer to get into, and I feel like people that maybe don't already have that Breaking Bad background would be like, oh, I'm not into it. Too slow. Does my YouTube channel make me enough money to pay for itself? Not really, if I want to review new releases. If I don't, then I guess so. Oh yeah, Master of None. I watched that. Yeah. Lynch is where it's at. Yeah, I sell them. I did a video back last year where I end up buying bottles, then I decant them. So I'll take like half out of the bottle and sell that. That way I can recoup some of the money. Yeah, Eraserhead. I downloaded Eraserhead years and years and years ago. I shouldn't have said that. I purchased Eraserhead legally years and years ago. Way back in the day. Yeah. It's one of those real out there movies. Damn good watch, though. I acquired Eraserhead. No, I have no plans on coming out with my own perfume brand right now. I mean, I mess around with the stuff that I've purchased over the past probably 7 months, 8 months, something like that. But I don't think that I'm going to ever feel confident to sell it. A lot of people in here loving David Lynch. It's my people. It's like the old school, like you've worn the shirt so much that it's starting to get see-through and stuff like that. You feel like you're going to wash it and it just falls apart into nothingness. I like Fico Diamalfi. If you like fig, that's one of the go-to fig fragrances. And honestly, it's not that expensive for a niche fragrance. You can get on eBay for a good price. So you can get the little 2.5 ounce bottle, and the bottles look really nice. Don't really have anything bad to say about it. They're all really, really good, pleasing summer fragrances in that line. Thanks, Marcus. Any compliments or good reactions with Sin of Peace for him? Yeah. Yeah, Sin of Peace for him. It's one of the better bonds. I mean, just looking over there right now. I'd probably put it probably top 5 of my favorite Bond number 9 fragrances. It's easy to wear. It's versatile. You could almost go year round with it, depending on how heavy you want to go or how light, but really solid. Very expensive at retail. Don't pay retail. Definitely go through a discounter for that one. Really, any Bond number 9. Yeah, Bond is. I don't disagree with you. Got Hamptons over there. Bond9.com. Sin of Peace is, similar DNA. Got a lot of them. Bleecker Street, Purple Label. And as far as niche houses go, Bond always gets slammed for being one of the more synthetic smelling niche houses, if you want to throw that out there. And they're expensive as F. My first 4, Bleecker Street. I haven't ever sat down and listed out Bond number 9s like 1 through 5 or 10 or whatever. Bleecker Street would be number 1 for me personally. But stinky feet, you're creeping. Sorry, I think I missed something. Oh, never mind. Shea Bond. Yeah, Shea Bond is the one that smells like greenhouse tweed. Yeah. Purple Label's good too. Yeah, I've got that one. I think Edition Blanche, lemon meringue pie gets thrown out there. It's like a creamy lemon. Yeah. It does smell good though. It smells really nice. My wife likes it too. Pretty much everybody I've ever had smell it, they like it as well. Super easy to wear. Peace out all about fragrance. Balsac Berry. It's a great name. Max Hustler. Molinard, yeah. I've got a bunch of Molinards. They've got some solid fragrances for a good price that are based around specific notes. It's solid stuff. The bottles look great. The purple, nothing negative to say about them. My phone is blowing up. It's people, I'm catching shit, whatever. Yeah, Bruno is correct. Is it worth it to own such a big collection? Probably not. I haven't smelled Moroccan Fig, but I've smelled others from the house, and they were good. Yep, Emerald Isle is the one with the amped up violet. Verbena Fields has amped up verbena. Pure Malt, Pure Havana for me personally, if I were going to pick one, Pure Havana, but they're both good. They're coming for me. It's like, I feel like it's Revenge of the Living Dead. That's what it was, right? Revenge? Make sure I didn't F that up, God. I have to turn in my man card. Turn. Oh, Jesus, no. Return of the Living Dead. It's like that. It's like Return of the Living Dead. I'm in Return of the Living Dead in the little house at the end. Everybody's coming in, busting in the door, coming for me. Oh God. Exactly. Mitchell knows. God, I can't believe I. Oh, so embarrassing. I watched that so many times, even as a kid. Black Vanilla. It's one of her favorites. Yeah, she likes that one. Night of the Demons. Oh shit. Night of the Demons was that that the one where there were the coke fiends and they were driving in the car and then he slams on the brakes or whatever and they spill cocaine all over the back seat and it's all dubbed over, so it's it doesn't look right what they're saying with their mouth movement, and he's like F you, and then he like turns and he's like pick that up about all the cocaine that's spilled all over the car. Something about that scene has always made me laugh. It would be more funny if you had seen the movie. If you haven't, then that made no sense. Oh, demons. Well, let me look this other one up. Night of the Demons, 88. Oh, yeah. I know this one. But yeah, you're right. Totally different movie. So 80s movies, man. Anti-Tower, LDDM. It's a bomb scent, yeah, but the issue is it's one of the it's one of those fragrances that's more art than it is like something that's specifically set out to be a highly wearable or versatile fragrance. Smells friggin' amazing. Smells fantastic. I've got a bottle. I'll always have a bottle, but off a scent, you know, you're treading dangerous ground, potentially. Do I think Jeremy Fragrance is in a position to boast, say he's making his own fragrances? I mean, he's going to work with a company to have it made for him. I guess we'll have to wait until it comes out and see how good it is. Could be good. Could be bad. Ash versus Evil Dead. That was my. Thanks, stars. Do I think or know if some fragrance reviewers get paid for their reviews? Okay, so this is gonna. It's all he said, she said. I've heard from some people like, hey, so and so gets paid whatever, and so got paid whatever for this, but I've never seen like nobody's ever sent me like an email with a receipt on it. So and so got this much, or so and so got paid that much. I don't think it's bad that people get paid for reviews as long as they're honest. I don't think that it matters. I think that people can tell for the most part. Hell yes, I'm looking forward to Red Dead Redemption 2. Alien or Aliens? Damn. Aliens. But they're both awesome. All these good questions. Oh, and somebody at the top, way back, I think, asked RoboCop or yeah, both for real. RoboCop or Terminator. That's so difficult. I'm going to say Terminator, though. Because I'm a big Arnold Schwarzenegger fan. I think Maximilian Huesler is correct right here. You are dumb. Why? I think anybody. It doesn't matter view-wise. Like, if somebody has low views, that they can still make videos just as well as anybody else. I don't think there's a prerequisite that you have to have a certain view number to have your. Oh, sorry, I had to allow Max's comment. Yeah. Everybody starts with low views. It's a grind. It takes a lot of time. And my favorite reviewers. That's difficult. I like Joy. I like Greggy Boy. I watched Max's video, Maximilian Huesler. I watched way back. That was way back in the day. I think he was one of the first ones that commented on my videos, actually, back in probably like November of 2016 or something, December 2016. Of course, Manny and Timmy, where we're buddies. Mr. Siage, Chris, he's a really good guy. There are a lot of new guys that I've subscribed to. I'm going to try to start watching and supporting. I like Justin too. I used to watch Pep. Trying to think if I'm forgetting anybody right now. Chad's always been supportive. I'm not finished yet. Robes. I never watched Drakdoc as much. Yeah, Maximilian Huesler is correct. And honestly, most of the videos that I watch are in the background nowadays. I'm not actually watching the video. Like when I'm working for real, my real job, I'll have it on in the background. So I listen to whatever the person is saying. So to me, the visuals don't matter anymore because I can never sit down to actually really watch a video. Because in my free time, I'm editing or shooting or having a tiny bit of free time to myself. So I don't really watch the visuals anymore. The Wailing. No, I haven't. I've been told so many times I have to watch it. And it's me. I'm slacking. I suck. Smells like a rhino's ass. It's like a zoologist. Only I'm not saying that bad about zoologists. I'm saying that, they have a fragrance called Rhino. I think Justin is jaded with it. Yeah. And he does come across like a nice guy. I've spoken to him a few times, and he's a good dude. So I hope whatever is going on, hope it's not too serious. Hello from Australia. Hello from the United States. Oh, Trauma. Oh, man. Trauma is out of control. I've got one right here, actually. Oh, let me grab it. Check this out. Redneck Zombies. From Pakistan. Hello. Hello from the US. Yeah, Trauma classics. Classic schlock. Real job. I work for a telecom company in their. Sorry, allowing a comment. I work in their for a telecom company in their global division. So awesome, Jeremy. I'm glad that you like game night. I thought it was really funny. Thank you, Wahaj Khan. Hopefully I didn't mess up your name. Ooh, rank them. Jerome Intense, Valentino Uomo Intense, and Gentleman Eau de Parfum. God, difficult. Okay, so Gentleman Eau de Parfum, I've only smelled once, and that was in store in Atlanta. Smelled great to me. Really, really good. But the issue is I haven't been able to actually sit down and wear it and test it, wear it on skin. I only smelled it on paper. So I don't know that I can accurately lump that in. Oh, geez. They're both bomb. They're both really good, Jerome and Valentino Uomo. Hey, which one, Jerome Intense or Valentino Uomo Intense? Just pick one, and that's what I'll go with. Jerome Intense or Valentino Uomo Intense? Jerome Intense. I'm going to get the Eau de Parfum, though. It smelled great. Jerome Sport 2012, 2017, or Jerome Cologne? For me, Jerome Cologne. Cannibal Holocaust, dude. I first heard about Cannibal Holocaust when I was working at Chuck E. Cheese. When I was like 20. And we were in the kitchen. I was a lead at the time. And people were like, oh, have you ever heard about this movie, Cannibal Holocaust? I was like, no, what's that? They go, oh, it's a movie that was so intense. They thought that the actors had been murdered, and they had to go to court to prove that they weren't. And, of course, it evolved into them being like, oh, and they kill animals for real in it. But that's how I found out about it way back in the day. I don't even know. I guess torrents existed then. Yeah, for real. That one Argento movie, what is it? Red, like pure red. I'm slacking on remembering the names. I'm looking it up right now, though. Deep Red. Fuck. Deep Red. Argento killed a little lizard in it. Yeah, Chris got it. Deep Red. Yeah, man, they did wild stuff in those Italian horror movies. Crazy stuff. They're really bright too. Argento movies, anyway. Colorful. And super violent. Serbian film. I've heard about that. And I have not watched it. I don't know if I want to. I haven't seen that trailer. Eros, Borom, or Eau Fraiche? Out of those, which one is your least favorite? I don't dislike any of them. Probably Eros, though. Yeah, I love Argento. Yeah, Jennifer Connelly looking. Armand Grace Fresh. I say go for it. You'll smell great. You'll get so many compliments. Certified 10 out of 10. Dude, the Suspiria soundtrack. Awesome. The theme song. Sick. And then Weather People. Have you heard that? By RJD2. which just takes the that theme, twists it up. Cage. Yeah, cool. Yeah, RJD2 is dope. I had a sample of Tin Corso Como, but I never got a full bottle. Ultramall too sweet. It's very sweet. It depends on how much sweetness you like. In my opinion, it gets close, but my wife likes it so much that it kind of gets a pass. Thoughts for Jeremy's Fragrance Company? No clue. I don't think there's anything to see yet. I guess, when it gets further along and there's actually stuff to look at, to smell, could make a more educated opinion on it, or have a more educated opinion. Sharknado. Metallica or Iron Maiden. Ooh. I'll say Metallica. Some of Metallica's older stuff is just... Shout out to It's Kanice. I don't own a full bottle of By Man. I own a like those little 4 ml bottles, baby bottle. So if that counts, I don't know if that counts or not. Yeah, Iron Maiden did have the dopest mascot. Yep. And then Cradle of Filth covered Hallowed Be Thy Name, which is actually pretty dope, even though I'm not necessarily like hardcore into Cradle of Filth, but I like that cover. Okay. It is Conus. Is that your name? Did I say it right that time? Pocky. You silly people. Am I blocked now? I don't think you're blocked, Ballsack Berry. Test. Awesome. Glad you liked it. What kind of notes would I use? I don't know. Depending on what I was going for, I guess. Oh, I don't know. It's what some other dude said that. And then I blocked them. I believe it was a do-a troll. Stand By Me or The Breakfast Club. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody else said it. I was just reading what they said. So I liked Breakfast Club and I like Stand By Me both, but Stand By Me is the better movie between the two. So I'm going to go with that one. Rob Reiner, Maximum Power. Yeah, both are classics. The ending of The Breakfast Club, where they come out, still dope. When Don't You Forget About Me kicks in. Ooh, stretch it out. Priest or Black Sabbath? Sabbath. '80s had some good tracks. Good music. Ooh, Lost Boys Are Near Dark. That's good too. Lost Boys. Gotta hit them with those Corys. Pure Havana. But I like them both. Death or Slayer? Huh. Slayer. The riff from Raining Blood on repeat. Where do I see myself in 5 years? I have no clue. I don't know. Wherever I end up. Yeah, barbershop fragrances. Full life. Pantera or Britney Spears? Tough. It depends on what we're selecting for. But I guess I'll say Pantera. Pure Malt, Dark Rebel, Man Black Cologne, Oud Absolute. They're all pretty good. My favorites from there. L'Homme Ideal, Pure Malt, and Oud Absolute. Got hit with 4. Lamb of God, Corn, or Deftones, or Disturbed. Here, let me add one in for you. Hold on. Oh, come on. Added one in for you. Are they similar, though? No, not really. Other than they're all like, fall fragrances. Bulgari Man Black Cologne, wear that in spring. 33. Yeah, she's in the one coming up soon. The scent or spirit of Dior's Fahrenheit, Ferrari Uomo. I've never done cocaine, so I have no clue if Tuscan leather really smells like cocaine. Tagging in Maximilian Husler. Boom. Thank you for the assist. Least wearable scent. Secretions Magnifique, probably. I just hate the way it smells. Kill Switch Engager Slipknot. For me, Slipknot. Apologies to Kill Switch Engage fans. Thoughts on Fahrenheit 32. Sorry, I didn't see that question. Of the Fahrenheits that I've smelled, it's my least favorite. Oh, Smell Bent. Yeah, I've heard about them. That's why I haven't bought any. Like, I looked up a bunch on the website, and I was thinking, oh, these look kind of interesting. And then I looked up what a lot of people said about them, and I was like, maybe I should spend my money on something else. Apologies, Smell Bent. Silverhawks or Thundercats? Thundercats. Maybe I'll do that. I know they have specials every once in a while where you can pick their stuff up a little bit cheaper. Yeah, Cinemaniac. Yeah, Cinemaniac's not really wearable. I mean, technically it is, but... Yeah, La Yucawama's close to Tuscan leather. I smelled effing fabulous in Atlanta, and I wasn't blown away. I wouldn't pay retail for it. Maybe like, I don't even know if I'd buy it at half price, personally. I know some people really liked it, but I've only worn it once, so. Blumpkin or Dutch Oven or Five Finger Death Punch. Blumpkin, shout out to Howard Stern, Artie Lane, Get well soon. Ken Williams wearing that Pinot Silvestri. What up, Ken? Number 1, Fragrance Troll. Yeah, Artie was cool. Those were some of the best days on the Stern Show. I haven't smelled that. I haven't smelled another 13. I suck. Yeah, Artie was the man. You know, when he would get into arguments with people and just lose his effing mind, the best. Him and Eric, the actor / midget, and Sal. Sal and Richard are my home dogs, though. Yeah, Yucko the Clown. Yucko the Clown was awesome. I always thought Gonzo shitcock. Yeah, those were good. Gonzo drove Eric insane. Eric lost his mind. I miss Eric. I actually really liked Eric. Like, I know a lot of people hated it when Eric would come on, but Eric was the best. That one episode where Fred kept playing 0.0 and then Eric just lost it. If anybody ever listens to the Stern Show. 0.0. High pitch Eric, holy shit. Yeah. I'm gonna fly to New York and break all your fingers. High pitch Eric is huge mongus at this point, isn't he? I know he had stomach surgery, but big dude. Serapio Silva, does he even exist anymore? Ken Williams, sexiest actress of all time. Shit. Ooh, I don't know. Charlize Theron. Joey Boots, rest in peace. Old Boy, yeah, I own it. Get that hammer scene. Ooh, Scarlett Johansson. Mm-hmm. All good choices. All good choices that you've made here. I'll give you a Jeff Goldblum clap. Selma Hayek. Mm-hmm. Natalie Portman.
That's my way of apologizing to you for reading on your Instagram parade earlier today. I want to support you.
Yeah, I know. So.
Especially my father, which is just what he deserves.
I haven't seen The Wailing yet. I saw Hawk. I love Asian cinema, though. They do some wild stuff. When does Mueller Pure Plum come out? Oh. Ken, did you do the Photoshop of Pure Plum? I know you have those Photoshop skills. I bet you did. I bet you did up that Pure Plum bottle, and you went ahead and released that to everybody. And then you sat back, the Troll Master, Troll Lord, kicked back, and laughed as everybody shared it. Leaked images of the new Mueller Flanker Pure Plum. How odd do you, Ken? Yeah, Old Boy. I own Old Boy. Dope. Audition is insane. I own Audition too. Audition is one of those movies you have to get the unrated version. You can't get the rated R. Cuts too much. And you have to show it to somebody who has no clue what it is at all. Success. Because then they watch it and they think the entire time they're like, oh, it's like a little romance movie. And then all of a sudden it goes completely insane. And then if somebody doesn't know what's coming, they're just like, what the fuck? Like, it just... American version of Old Boy Suck Balls, agreed. Too often, Hollywood gets a hold of an Asian movie, fucks it up. She says, kitty, 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 kitty. And apparently means deeper, 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 deeper when she's putting the needles in. Yeah, ending of Sleepaway Camp. You people are talking my language right now. Curious about Jeremy Fragrance doing his own fragrance, I guess. We'll see how it turns out. I'll withhold judgment until I see it come to fruition. The Ring, yeah, Ringu turned into The Ring. That's actually one of the better ones.
In that case, why don't we all cut it together?
I still haven't seen Black Panther. Sorry.
Yeah, it'll be like a little code breaking party. So fun, you can host.
Dusk Till Dawn or 30 Days of Night. I like them both. I'm going to go Dusk Till Dawn. I know they're different style of movie. I like Tarantino as an actor in that, just because I like Tarantino. Yeah, you're right. Maximilian Husla. American Ring is probably off the top of my head, the best horror remake of an Asian film. Some of them they really fucked up, like Dark Water. Ichi the Killer, I have a poster of right there. Ichi the Killer is my jam. Seen that a bajillion times. Tadanobu Asano, keeping it real. Just going crazy. Yeah, Takashi Miike, director of Ichi the Killer and Audition. You guys want to see an insane movie? Visitor Q. Check that out. Also Takashi Miike, Visitor Q, 10,000% insane. Battle Royale, yeah, that's actually what I said when Hunger Games came out. I was like, oh, okay, so it's Battle Royale. Got it. Checking on Creep right now. All right, we're talking the 2014 release, right? 1 hour, 17 minutes. I'll check it out. Let's see. Oh, cool. It says the film is almost totally improvised. That's dope. Not seen The Raid. Deep Purple or Led Zeppelin. I guess Zeppelin. I was going to do a quick live stream. Yeah. People talk to me. I keep talking. What's wrong with me? Have you seen The Raid? All this stuff I've not seen. So much cool stuff I have to catch up on. Raid Redemption we're talking about here. SWAT team becomes trapped in a tenement run by a ruthless mobster and his army of killers and thugs. That sounds dope. South Korea's got some awesome movies. Ooh. Yeah, I've seen Kung Fury. Of course. Of course, I've seen Kung Fury like 6 times. It speaks to me. Chelsea's watching Riverdale.
It's not demonizing, Tony. It's stating facts. There's way more drugs and gangs and drugs you mean which are sold primarily to Northside crackheads. And what about the Northside
I'm gonna acquire that now. The Wailing. I will acquire it. I have seen Last Train to Busan. I've seen that, yeah. It's dope. That I'm acquiring it right now. Caught myself. Through completely legal means of purchasing a Blu-ray. Which is what I am doing. This is legal. Oh, Lights Out, yeah. Kung Pao, yep. Oh, it's on Netflix? You should have already told me that. I'm just playing. But for real, thanks for telling me that. Yeah, Ong Bak, I've seen that. Nope, haven't seen Life. Guitar Gear reviews. If I ever feel like I'm good enough that I can play in front of a camera and not be embarrassed. Popcorn. Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies. Yeah, stuff keeps flying through here. But I'm looking it up. Oh, it's got a dope poster, and that's a really cool, classic, old school looking. What am I trying to say? A theater poster. Oh, that's cool too. A murderer begins killing off teenagers at a horror movie marathon they've organized in an abandoned theater. That sounds cool. That's like some classic stuff. Only 90 minutes long. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta get those horror movies where it's just an hour and a half. They're just like, boom, get in, get it done. People die. I'm gonna check it out. Let me write these down. I always forget. You guys give me good recommendations and then I forget. Thanks, everybody. Shit, you gotta write down another one. The Man from Nowhere. Haven't seen it. Dude, Strangers 1, I actually really liked. Thank you for letting me know the second one sucks, so don't waste any time on it.
Sorry to interrupt, Dr. Fallon. Sheriff Keller and I need to see Archie Andrews in the hall.
Yeah, dude, I've seen They Live a million times.
I'm sorry you can someone with me, but the t-shirts were my idea, not Archie's.
This is not about a t-shirt.
The greatest hand-to-hand fight scene of all time. Dude, there's so many funny parts in They Live. So many great parts. The part with the Roddy Piper, and he's got those sunglasses on. So you look fine. Her, real fucking ugly. Just like, nice. Rest in peace, Roddy Piper. Yeah. They live. Classic Carpenter. Yeah, for real. Macho Man Randy Savage. Rest in peace. Snap into a Slim Jim. Carpenter is a beast. Jake the Snake. Yeah, I remember Jake the Snake. Friggin' rocking that mullet. More like a skullet even. It's like 90% of wrestlers had mullets or skullets back then. Rest in peace, Andre the Giant. Ooh. Princess Bride, Until the Day I Die. Dolph. Yeah, Dolph is a boss. Rest in peace. Big Trouble in Little... Yeah, Ravishing Rick Rude. Shit. It's like Brutus the Beefcake Barber. Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Fuck. Yeah, I've seen Rocky Horror Picture Show. Ultimate Warrior Hulk Hogan. Warrior's more insane, isn't he? I don't know. I guess I'll go Hogan this time. Andre the Giant was the man. I missed one from somewhere up here. Oh, Invictus Hawk 2016 or Popeye? For me, Popeye. Oh my God, Battlefield Earth. No, why does that exist? Yeah, WWE is not as hot now as it used to be. Back when it was WWF. I used to play WWF on the Nintendo NES back in the day. WCW. Yeah, WCW versus WWF. Sting. Sting was like their number one, bro. That face paint. UFC. Yeah, I watch MMA. Mixed martial arts. Used to watch Pride all the time. They were like, Pride never die, and then it did. It's like, bummer. Oh, you interviewed Sting? That's pretty dope. That's cool. Ric Flair. Ric Flair's like 2,000 years old. Dark Crystal is awesome. Dark Crystal and Labyrinth both. David Bowie wearing tight-ass pants and a big-ass wig. Awesome. Oh, Kids. Kids is fucked up. And Gummo. Yeah, Dance Magic Dance. That's the jam. Are you lying, Maximilian Huesler? I'm going to look on IMDb. See if you're on Kids. What scene you in? That would be awesome if you were. Oh, for real? You messing with me? You talking to axe murderer Vanderlei Silva? Oh yeah, Vanderlei Silva. Yep. Used to do this deal. And then he was juiced to the gills. He'd come out, knee you in the face, and then kick you in the head. That's pretty dope. McGregor could be. Doctor Who, yes, of course. Oh, we got 2 for Khabib. I just decided to do movies on a different channel, but I'm still going to do them just so people don't get upset. Some people got upset. You know, people get triggered. Oh, there's one for McGregor. Yeah, Vitor was nuts. Vitor back in the day, juice to the gills, wrecking fools. I watch boxing too, but I watch MMA more. Goonies, effing classic. Reanimator, effing classic. Yeah. Testosterone replacement therapy, Vitor. Yeah, that's like horse meat. Alistair Overeem. It's like, yo, what up? It's me, Alistair Overeem. I'm naturally this jacked. Like, are you sure? I don't know. It's steroids. Oh, God. My jacked back. Oh, shit. Sorry. Wrong thing. Yeah, UK does run boxing. Favorite MMA fighter of all time? You know, I used to really like Vanderlei Silva. I liked Shogun a lot when he was in his prime. Crow Cop, I liked him. I liked Pride more than UFC when Pride was still going on. There was more like fanfare to it, more insanity, like 5,000% more insanity. Pick a very favorite. You know, I even liked Guy Mesger. Guy Mesger was dope, even though he always got knocked out in the big fights. Very favorite. Maybe like Shogun in his prime. See you, Jeremy. Have a good night. Overeem, yeah, Overeem when he got jacked to the girls. And what was it? Chael. I like Chael Sonnen. He talks a lot of shit, but I mean, it's all his shtick. Thanks, Johnny. Peace out. Favorite doctor? Who? Matt Smith. Did I? Yeah. Butterbean, Minotauro, and yeah, there was Big Nog and Little Nog. They were both in Pride. MMA is losing its fight. Spark. You are correct. Butterbean knocking out Johnny Knoxville, sending him into another universe. He did. Johnny Knoxville got punched into another dimension. The Life Aquatic. Yeah, dude. Knoxville got super wrecked. Brutal. I think he clipped his head on one of the clothes things on the way down. Those jackass dudes are wild. They take a licking, keep on ticking. I do not know who Deontay Wilder is. Rest in peace, Ryan Dunn. Another rest in peace. We've had 50 rest in pieces. Rest in peace, Ryan Dunn. Don't drink and drive. Oh, okay, Deontay Wilder. I think I just had a light switch. Quick, click. Yeah, okay. So I've read about him on ESPN, but I haven't seen him fight. I remember I watched that fight live. Gonzaga annihilated Crow Cop and his leg got twisted in the worst way. I'm not a very good boxing fan. I need to get better. Yeah, he was just going way too harsh in that, and that Porsche shot off the road and through the forest. You're done for at that point. He always seemed like a nice guy, but I haven't even drank any water. I'm running on fumes. Rest in peace, Phil Hartman. Phil Hartman was boss on SNL. Lots of movies. Good dude. Hear Joe Rogan talk about Phil Hartman all the time. All right, I might have to bounce and eat. But thanks for hanging out with me. Pee Wee Playhouse. At least Pee Wee is still with us. Rest in peace, Ernest P. Worrell. Thanks for hanging out. Somebody throw a rest in peace for Ernest. Let me see it. Let me see that. Ernest, rest in peace. Thanks, everybody. We'll do this again sometime soon. There we go. There we go. There's the rest in pieces for Ernest. That's what I'm talking about. Show some love for Ernest. Later, everybody. Have a good night wherever you are. Or if you're on the other side of the world, have a good day. See you guys.